Welcome back to the Cybermodeler Online's lab, where today we're going to look at the Iwata Advanced Weathering Set. This is an interesting package because not only does it have what I would expect to be a weathering set, which is 10 paints of varying colors of earth tones and grime and such, but it also has a set of mixing bottles, but it also has an airbrush, air compressor, and airbrush cleaner in it. Now, for the average modeler, you might wonder, why would this be considered a weathering set? Why would you buy all of this in a weathering set? In scale modeling, many of us have some of these items already on our bench. Maybe not as good as this, but in the model railroading world, where all of your engines and rolling stock come pre-finished, the only thing you would be wanting to do with those is to apply some weathering colors to them so they don't look brand new on the box or right out of the box as you're rolling around the track with some varying levels of scenery detail and weathering there. You want to blend your train into your own railroading outfit. So this weathering set here provides a model railroader with the tools that they may not have on their bench. Now, if you do have some of this on your bench, you can see this retail value listed here is $556. I individually priced these items, and online, the price actually came in higher than that, closer to $650, depending on where you shop. But street value for this package, street pricing I should say for this package, I have found down as low as $440. So if you shop around, you can get quite a deal, especially if you're looking to upgrade what you currently have on your bench. Now, you've seen weathering sets, and we've talked about several of these items before, so what I want to focus in on is the Smart Jet Compressor. And here we have the Smart Jet here. This is a miniature version of the first compressor I had, and probably many of you had too many years ago. That was a monster beast about yay big, made a lot of noise, and would last about a year between changing the rubber seals that were on the flapper valve that generated the air. This is much smaller in size, give you a sense of scale of my hand, and it's very light too. Nice convenient carrying handle, power switch, and such, but it begged the question, which is why I wanted to do this in video, of whether this is a married compressor or a single person's compressor. Because with a married person's compressor, you can use it without disturbing your lovely spouse. The big compressor that we all started with was a single person's compressor, and I was single at the time, and I didn't care how much noise it made. If it rattled the neighbors, so be it. But being able to coexist with your family in the house, watching TV nearby, or you want to hear what's going on outside the space of where you are, you want something quiet. So let's take a look at this thing. Out of the box, it comes with the compressor, it comes with a pressure regulator, which sits in this holder here. It comes with this flex coil hose, which seems a little odd. It connects the air compressor to the regulator. You might think that you could use a shorter hose, but part of the secret of this system is it uses this flex hose for air storage rather than air tank, so it keeps the cost low, and it gives you the option of moving the regulator onto your bench, putting this down on the floor, and using the flex hose to interconnect the two and make it even quieter still. But we're going to listen to this, and you can judge for yourself whether or not this would be grounds for divorce or happy coexistence with your hobby and your spouse. Now here's the air line to your airbrush. Now the big connection goes here, and on the other end, Iwata includes a MAC valve, which is a very small air regulator valve that gives you in-hand control of your air pressure. We roll this up like so, and as you saw on the box, this set comes with the Iwata Eclipse HPCS, which is a high performance with a C-cup system And the C is this big cup here. And we've looked at this airbrush in the past, as I said. It's one of the staples in my toolbox, and I highly recommend it. And we will take this one, it's fresh out of the box, and roll it right onto this MAC valve. So here we are, the complete setup. We turn on the air compressor, and let's watch this air valve here, or this regulator pressure here. Very quiet. I don't have to raise my voice. The air pressure goes up to 50 and shuts off, and cuts back in at 30. Holds right around 30 if I hold the airbrush. But otherwise works really fine. And if I get in here and turn the microcontroller down, the airbrush works less frequently, and it still makes a little noise because you're listening to it right here in my face. If we put this down out of the way, I'll just put it onto the bench, and let's listen to it from up here. You can hear my dogs more than you can hear this air compressor. And this is ideal for working in a very small environment or with your spouse nearby. It's a very nice air compressor, takes up very little space, and can help you on your way to your next project. Now, because this is a weathering set, as I mentioned, it comes with a set of mixing bottles, and it also comes with a set of 10 weathering acrylic paint set items, which include oily, grime, earth tones, both in transparent and opaque colors. It'll tell you opaque white versus a transparent, and gives you some nice options to not only replicate wear and tear on your model railroading subjects, but these would also do nicely on armor, just normal automotive subjects, even if properly used on aircraft. So a very nice set indeed, and for a very nice price. If you're looking to upgrade, I give this a serious thumbs up. Have a good holiday season, and go build something.